How are you? What's up? How are we today? Uh, we are here with Genshin Impact. Our first sponsored stream and our first time playing it on stream. I'm super excited. What about you guys? Oh, I gotta move my chat bar. My head's blocking it. Head can't be blocking chat. I'll put you over here. That should be fine. Anyway, I did a poll on Twitter a little while ago. Asking you guys if I should start a new account to start streaming with or to just keep going with the account I have. The answer was to just keep going with the account. So I'm gonna do a little recap with you guys about what I've done on this account and then where I am. I'm also gonna show you the characters I mostly use for my main team, and then we will go from there. I know there's a new event out, and I also want to get through Sumeru so we can get to new Fontaine content. Since they're on 4.4, and I haven't played this actively, I want to say. Like, story-wise, I haven't done any story since, like, somewhere in Sumeru. Closer to the beginning, I want to say. But I'm happy to finally be back to Genshin. As you can see, I am currently in Fontaine. Don't let it fool you. I totally didn't run through the desert to get here when 4.0 dropped. At all. Totally not what I did. Oops. I keep hitting wrong buttons. Oh wait. I am... No, go away. Sorry, hitting all the wrong buttons. But I'm story-wise somewhere in Sumeru. So it's gonna be some of the goal today is to hopefully get through Genshin Sumeru story. A good chunk of it. I know I think I don't know what the event's called, but there's an event going.
Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
But as far as what for hydro sigils you obtain? Oh, what is this? Through hydro sigils you obtain across Fontaine into the Fountain of Lucine. Outside Opera Epiclese to raise its level. Oh, okay, so it's like the Sakura tree in Inazuma and the tree in Dragon Spine. Okay. Oops. I didn't do that, but oh well. Anyway, so starting with my team, I guess. Oops. So my main team for this game is Kazuha, Hutao, Ayaka, and Kokomi. I do have some other people leveled up that I can use, but these are the main four that I use. Hutao's always dying, so I always keep Kokomi, and she can also do some pretty nice damage and healing with her stuff. And then Ayaka and Kazuha I just really like, so they're in my party all the time. So... what is this? Why is there... Um, alrighty. I know. Okay. So the wish banner is currently Xinyan, which is Cloud Retainer, I believe, and then Hida. Don't have any enough to do a temple. Maybe by in the stream we will.
A blade embrace.
Let's. Um. Okay. I don't. Event. Okay. What is this? Oh! Reunion reward. Oh, thank you. I want to get double drops. Use and play. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Reunion locales. Is this? Oh. Unlock any statue in this. Okay. Oops. Unlock any statue of 7 and 17. Okay. Oh, this is new. More path. Wishes. Okay. Well, that's new.
I only wish life could be as leisurely. Just a little more often.
I keep hitting wrong buttons.
A blade embraces its duty.
Oh, okay. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm trying to like familiarize myself with my character stats again. As you can see, Genshin has a ton of characters that you can select from. They've got different types. They've got Animo, Hydro, Geo, Pyro, Dendro, and Electro. Probably forgetting things, but... And there's a whole bunch of characters. You can see I have quite the collection, because I've been playing... Had my account since day one. I'm playing on and off since then. Don't mind all my level 1 characters. They're recently gotten characters. They're just characters I don't really use. D-Luke being this exception because it took me a year to get him, so he can stay there for the moment. But as you can probably tell, I don't really have any Sumeru characters. Since I stopped playing, I've got Kole and Tanari and Nihira. But I think that's it. I think those are the only ones. And the only Fontaine characters I have are Charlotte and Farina. Because Farina first brought me back to the game. Because she just looks so cool. I love that animation. Anyway. When you come and open the character screen, you can see a whole bunch of things about your characters. Like you can see your health, your attack, defense, the elemental mastery they have, stamina. And then you can check out the weapons that they can equip. Like, you can switch them out if you want. They've all got different things. Like, the one I've got on Kazuha has... Oh, hi. Cat has joined us. Kazuha has Elemental Mastery because it's really good for him. You can't have the rest of my suit. Yeah, I love her hat. Her hat's adorable. Like, it kind of makes me want to get one for myself. But I don't know. I don't think I could pull it off. I mean, I've got my little seagull hat, so maybe. Like, I got her. Farina currently has this one on her. It's got attack, so I don't really know how to build her yet. I kind of just leveled her. Oh, my hat. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I looked over and I saw your message and I was like, oh, maybe she's talking about Farina's hat. Yeah. I love my hat too. It's probably one of my favorite parts of my design. My cute little hat that I've got. Where is the story quest? Actually, I guess we can go do dailies for a bit. If I can push my buttons. But hi, Luchi, how are you? How was your day? Gosh. I remember buttons. Okay.
Not yet.
Who am I talking to? Pink. Mine wasn't too bad. At all. It was okay. Had to work, unfortunately, but it happened. But now I'm here and I'm able to stream and hang out with you guys, so... Oh, thank you so much! Yeah, I've been sitting there for a little bit. Thank you! Now on to the long trek of 1,000 followers. No, I'm not gonna stretch that high that fast. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have the best stream schedule, so it's a little bit off and on at the moment, which is really just hurting me, I guess, in the long run. But I stream when I can, because I like streaming and I like hanging out with everybody. But I've also recently found out I'm pregnant, so pregnancy symptoms also kind of don't help with the whole trying to stream. I'm always just so tired. Is that fighting? Oh. Ooh, food. I remember controls. What's going on over here? Oh, I'm gonna beat up some holy trolls. Looks like. Oh, thank you. Yeah, super excited. Also really nervous. Oh, wrong button. Oh, hello. Wrong button.
My apologies.
Oh wait, you are ice. I know things, I swear. Oops. Sorry, slimes. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay. Where is the next one? Oh, it's over here. Oh, they're both like right here. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to click on you. Okay. Escort, transport, balloon, sea fleet. How do I... Okay. Wrong buttons. Always with the wrong buttons.
One with nature.
Oh.
Into the wind.
Down. Let's not fall off with them now. I am hitting nothing. Hold on. Catch back up to this.
The wind knows me.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing terrible at protecting this thing. Oops, wrong button. Oh well. Well, we did it! Oh, there's a chest over here. I started playing Genshin pretty much day one, but then I stopped playing in Sumeru. Just because I got sidetracked with other games, and then I don't know, Sumeru wasn't really like keeping my interest enough. But then I came back after Fontaine came out. And I'm on the journey of finishing Sumeru to get to Fontaine content.
Into the wind.
Not the best idea against slimes, but fire slimes.
Rest and rebound. Where did it? Take flight.
Blue Tower. Yeah, I've heard a few people stopped with Sumeru. I know a couple of my friends did. Or they like struggled to get through it.
One with nature.
But I've heard Fontaine's a lot better. It's more like interactive and storylines better. Or at least more captivating. Oh, there it is. Getting all the stuff. Oh no, the water makes you emotion sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was obsessed with Wanderer too though. I was like, I think I have him. Hold on. Do I have him? Oh, I do have him. Yeah, as you can see, I'm missing quite a few people from Sumeru and Fontaine. We'll get him eventually. Eventually. What level do I have him at? Oh, he's a level 50. So I don't have him. I just have him leveled. My main is my lovely girl Hu Tao over here, who is always dying. Always. Doesn't matter. She's always dying. And then I also... Kazuha is my man. I love him. Like, they're the two I, like, never really switch out of my team. So I guess they're both my mains. Whereas, like, Ayaka and Kokomi, I'll switch around. Depending on, like, what I need and stuff.
Embraces its duty as a Jew.
He's just like a really well-rounded character, and he like goes with everything.
My apologies.
Oh right, these ones explode. Forgot about that. Okay, let's go hand in the daily reward. Daily things, yeah. Commissions, that's the word. Yes, Jingles? Okay. He's decided to leave.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
You're very welcome, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh right, expeditions. I like how they're all showing new, because I don't really play on PC. I don't really play on my PlayStation. Just collect everything. I don't know. I like my PlayStation because it's like, it's where my bed is, so I can just like play it and be comfy while I'm playing games. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. I plugged in a controller. That's what I'm using. But it's like it's a Switch controller, so I'm like, what are buttons? What am I doing? I guess we can go do story. I gotta go to Port Ormos. Where am I going? This way. I love Ayaka's little sprint thing. Just leaves like a pretty little trail of like ice. I don't know, I like it a lot. It's just so pretty. Do you play any other Hoyoverse games, Luchi? I play Genshin obviously, and then Stario. I can definitely recommend Stario. It's lots of fun.
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were
Different
crazy
system
enough to
than
actually show
Genshin,
up.
but
it was I who demanded that these
it's
negotiations
kind of similar
take
to Honkai
place.
3rd.
I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word.
Yeah, they're
This is
two different games. Stario, I like to say, is the child of Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact, because it uses systems from both, and then has like its own system. Like it's combat, turn-based combat, but it's got like the open world of Genshin, and it's a gacha, of course. And they've got tons of different characters.
Oh, here they come.
Just like Genshin.
Good luck, you two.
Of course you're not gonna help Paimon.
That's close enough. One with nature.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's hard. It just released last year, so... And they've only just got 2.0 coming out soon. So it doesn't have as much content as Genshin does in order to catch up. But it's already got like... three different worlds to go that you can go to.
Did you use it? Great.
And it starts off with. And then it's adding its fourth.
Boss?
What's wrong with him? I say as I'm kind of promoting another Hoyoverse game when I'm supposed to be promoting Genshin.
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Alright, I'll hate them. Just take him out on hit, why don't ya?
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was
Wait.
only trying to help.
He just knocked him out for you. You're gonna yell at him like that? Shouldn't they be like thanking him?
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened?
What language do you play it in?
Suddenly lost his mind.
I think my
It
friend,
looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
my friends I think play in
The
Japanese.
divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Oh, Chinese. Oh, that's cool though. I've heard some of the Chinese voice lines. They sound really nice. I just prefer English because I like a lot of the English voice actors.
Some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
And I really want to like support them.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Oh my gosh, yes, I love Ito's voice actor.
If the mantra took him away, then that
He
means
just, I don't know, he like nails Ito so spot on.
What a shame.
And then all the other roles that he's done, I've just fallen in love with.
Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
I think we
As
might
things
have gone a
stand,
little
there is no
crazy,
reason for
but
me
we
to
are
remain
also
in
main
Port Ormos.
characters, so
I believe our
plot armor?
collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the
like
Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom,
a
scholars have
story?
no reason to
Or,
desire to make contact with the
I don't know
deity
how to put
herself
that.
anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Paimon's got a point for
And
one.
we'll part ways here, Alhaitham.
What?
Until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Oh, I'll hate them being a little sassy over here. So we gotta go to Sumeru City. Here should work. Paimon doesn't do
The
anything.
Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunya.
And her voice is kind of...
Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
I don't really know what to say about Paimon. I mean, she's our guide after all, so I guess it makes sense she doesn't really help in fight. What's wrong? Maybe this one will be better. Nearby Bazaar is down here, right? How did I disable that? Oh well. Oh,
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
I mean, it's an important festival.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went.
Wait.
A lot of things happened there.
Oh, right, we were looking for information about Nahida, weren't we? Or, I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both
Oh yeah,
be in
hi
for a lifetime
Thea.
of trouble.
What's up?
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Not sure she knows how to
Even when you
relax.
put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Guess
Oh,
it's time for us
you
to
two
get
must be
some rest,
exhausted
too.
from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Oh, how nice of her.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
The morn 1,000 roses bring. That's not ominous at all. Where am I going? This way? I gotta say, they really do well with the music in this game.
Here we
Like,
are.
it fits so perfectly with
also
everything
fairly close
around
to where
and
I've been
going
staying.
on.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Like, I even listened, like, I downloaded it on my phone and I
Oh, if you don't
listened to
mind,
it.
how about we all walk around
Still.
together tomorrow?
I
All of my
especially like
friends
the
will be working the
character
festival,
themes because they're
and
all
Dia's
so
still
different
insisting on
and,
her
like,
covert protection.
unique from each other.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me hydrate. Hydration completed.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food
Oh, my
is just
cat
gonna
has
keep
returned.
Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep,
Hi,
the
baby.
better. Let's go inside, traveler.
How are you? Hi, baby.
Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
I feel like with a festival going on, you couldn't really oversleep though. Maybe this is me. Like, if I hear a bunch of stuff going on, I'm awake. Like, I want to know what's going on.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is
Did
finally
you, or
here.
are you just
I
saying
must
that to make
cherish
you feel
every
better?
moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well,
That's not
shall we?
good. Getting a proper night's
Let's start
rest
with the
is
stalls over
very
there.
important. I get it though. When you're like super excited
Many
or
vendors
anxious
came
about
out of the blue
something,
to support the
it's hard to go
event.
to sleep
They
though.
insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over there.
Of course,
This
Paimon
is
wants
a
food.
stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking,
the
the most
7
common
different
selections are
archons?
foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsettias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to
7
symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Like, but like, what if we
Alright,
actually
how
get
about
there
we
and
also
that's
check out some of
actually
these
like
other
what their
stuff?
festivals are full of? Is just a whole bunch of meat. That'd be cool.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
So,
Sure sounds
basically
random.
alchemy?
So random that it will probably fail.
In our words?
That is
guess.
precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner
Or not, I
here
think I've
will
been playing too
interpret
much
the remnants.
Atelier games.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
I mean, we might as well after he went through the trouble of explaining it. Okay, so what should we do? I got a bunch of these. I got a bunch of these. Let's do these.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
That's because food's always on your brain.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
That mean it's something bad, or are you not sure?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm not sure every story or prophecy works that way,
just
but
learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
I guess that's how it goes in Teyvat. Or at least, Sumeru?
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Why would you throw liquor? Wouldn't that just make a mess?
Right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
What are Yalda candy?
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Hallowed Knight of Flowers.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival.
I guess I can kind of see that from his outfit.
All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies
really look
and
like a
don't
knight,
forget your
though.
loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Are the candies inside the box?
Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with
I'm not
those
sure
two
if I would eat
flavors?
those two things.
Oni
but...
Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
Well, yeah, don't blame me if I choose the wrong one. This is luck of the draw, after all.
Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
I'm not too sure about
These
this.
boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
3. Yeah. Number 3.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lavender Melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
I have battle
The
luck,
Sensatia
not
flavored candy was in box
RNG
number
luck.
4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Well, I think Night of Candies is gonna be your
Paimon
nickname.
really wanted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Yep, all she cares about is candy.
Actually, I just
That's what
remembered
she's
that
gonna
I left
remember
something
about him.
behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Sure.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
I mean, everybody forgets things from time to time. I know I forget stuff all the time. Heck, I forget my, phone. If I didn't need it.
We're too late. Who
Like-
knew the little lady was such an early riser?
Because
I know, right?
I always hook up my
Wait a
music to my car with it.
Isn't that her?
Oh,
That's
that
usually
most
how I tell I
certainly
forgot
is.
my phones
We're
when
in
I
luck.
starts
She's
like
walking
acting
right into
funny.
our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Humayanis would shell out to get you back.
If you can get to her.
Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Let's go.
Did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're
Just
Dia.
because she can't be seen
Dia
doesn't
the
mean she's
Flame
not
Maid.
there.
No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all
They're
dull by now?
ready to
Don't
fight.
get too cocky.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
That's right.
You're right. All right,
You gotta focus on
fine.
Daya's priority.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Time to go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, are we actually going somewhere? Okay, hold on. Should be easy enough. Oh no.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
Take a little rest.
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
She's protecting you because she agrees with you.
Don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
See, she's perfectly fine.
You took care of them so fast.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please,
confidence.
take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
It was Dale?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my
I think you made her
employer cry.
happy cry, if anything.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
Aw, they get along so
You're
well.
so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
I think she needs to rest now, though.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Leave it to me, I got this.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Nice and quick over here. In and out. Just breathe in and out.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Yeah, how serious is your
I
illness?
didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
What was that? What's
Can't believe
Elazar?
it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar.
Oh wait, is that the
In
thing?
that case, you probably know about
Olay
its severity.
has?
Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know
That's a
I
pretty
will one day succumb
grim
to this.
outlook. But I guess it makes sense having
you
to deal
know?
with all this.
Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
I'll remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest,
Sometimes you just gotta let it
Lesser
out.
Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Nilu's dance.
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival
gotta
that
go
I've been looking
watch
forward
the
to the
dance.
most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Let's go. Off to see Nilu's dance.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place
Wait,
without prior
what?
permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance
who?
of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much
I don't really
leniency.
seem. I don't like
advise
her.
that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Gotta find some other way to deal with this.
Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
I think that's
Our
needed
Archon
anywhere.
created the
Thank
utopia that
you.
is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Well, that's a little uncalled for.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood.
Now
I
that's
will
just
inform
taking
him
it a
when I
bit
return.
too far.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
A very rude way, may I add.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough.
I
It would
really
be too
don't get
risky
what
to
that
continue
old
the
guy
Sub-Zeros festival
has
at this
against
point.
arts.
I don't want to get
and
everyone in
dancing.
trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
I wanted to see it too.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
I'm sure she knew that, Paimon.
Yeah.
But she wanted to put on a brave face for Nilu.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What's going on? Hey, after yesterday, I think I deserve a little sleeping in. I'll take these though.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
You blame her if she didn't?
Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Wait, isn't this just a repeat of yesterday?
Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7
Wait,
different
this
foods to
definitely
symbolize the
is
7
deja
virtues of the
vu.
Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
Something's
The moon
definitely
signifies...
going on.
It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Totally
Oh,
deja vu.
it's nothing.
Totally.
I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall. So, where to next?
She's really quiet today. She was talking a lot yesterday. What's going on?
right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
At least we can get the right one this time.
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Night of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
She's gonna ask for some
Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, how interesting.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist?
Gotta mix it up.
Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the sunsetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Sunsetia ones are number 4. Right?
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed sunsetia.
You know, those candies actually look really
Paimon
good.
bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right. Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random.
Sense of deja vu? Oh yeah,
Maybe
totally.
we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Oh yeah, we gotta go beat up the thugs. Maybe? What are we doing to the What are we doing at the tavern?
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it? So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I don't know about that, Paimon.
So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
One charcoal baked ajalena cake. I think that's how you say
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Charcoal-baked ajalena cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Switching it up to shake off the deja vu. I get it. Still don't know if I would eat that though.
That thing? Are you really
It's
gonna
kind of
eat it?
off-putting.
Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it
Hi,
tasted
Lucci. I'm glad you had your you enjoyed your time here. Hopefully I can see you. You can stop by and catch another stream soon. I do plan to do another Genshin stream where I do co-op with viewers. So that should be fun. Maybe do like grinding for any artifacts or something that people need. But yeah. And then I'll be back tomorrow night too with the Baldur's Gate collab. But have a nice night.
That's impossible. festival. We were just talking about how gross it looked. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
We're just getting deja vu everywhere.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars. How about we go out again and try something else?
We got a real strong case of deja vu. Not sure if that'll help.
Hey, Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there.
Oh yeah, let's go find out what happened when we were gone.
What a coincidence, Dinnerside. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sub-Zero's festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness.
You were definitely not like
Besides,
this yesterday,
no matter how
ma'am.
amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Deja vu happened.
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
I mean, we're the main characters.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's dance. Come on,
Nilu's
Paimon.
Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to
Stick with
begin.
the program.
Let's go.
Yep, here we go with the
With your
grand
lack
stage
of
and
intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the
Still
Akasha.
think that's a bit excessive.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Something fishy with him. That I get.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Definitely a different conversation.
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should also return and get some
Were you not
sleep.
paying attention when she said she was going home?
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
I don't know about that.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more
little lights
thinking
just
tomorrow.
flickering right now.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
What is this
Continue to monitor
voice?
variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Round 3? There's no way. We totally have to figure it out this time, right?
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Things even sadder today.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler?
We got our thinking face on. Oh.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sabzeruz festival.
We zone out that bad?
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Not much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
They all sound pretty tasty.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What were those last two? She'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the sunsetia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
All the options are 4 now.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
I mean, we know for a fact which one it is, so...
Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Yeah, but I know what they are.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about all of them?
Did we really
That
just
couldn't have been
say?
luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since.
Deja vu power.
You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Nahida!
Hey, where are you going?
Chasing after the small child.
What's going on?
Oop,
Did
this
you
way.
see something? Us leaving Dunya aside without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
It's a bit more important. Alright, Paimon. Time for a nice little jog through Sumeru City. That's what we're doing. What's a bird? I just left a bird out here all by
Why
itself.
did we come here? Traveler?
Hold on, Paimon, we're processing.
That's...
The bird's gone. Wait a minute. Where'd the bird go? Hello, Nahida.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
Memories?
You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
I mean, it wouldn't be nice to refuse an Archon's gift.
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th?
This is only
Just how
like
many
the
times
third
have we
one
been to
we've
the
seen.
Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Memories?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Those are our main
Your
characters,
sense of
Paimon.
deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
I mean, currently I have the Hydro element, but yeah, we have Dendro too.
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
I'd break out of it.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test. What's
You're
happening?
testing me?
You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
I don't know how to do that.
Give you surface level
I've gone through a lot of
bits
stuff
of
so far.
information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
Was she the bird in the cage?
You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Oh? Entered a state of contemplation. Use any text entry to interpret it. Interpretation process involves analysis of text entry and may yield new entries. Okay. Associated with one another, it's interpreted. Select associate, choose the other text entry, select trigger association. I'm just gonna wing it.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
So he is behind this.
Did he mean something more?
I knew something was suspicious about him.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Okay, maybe.
I can't seem to The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Wait, no, not that.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
So this obviously has to go with something.
I can't seem to cohesively piece...
There we go.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Dunyarzad. The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
A lot to pin on us in just a couple hours.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with those stall owners?
I mean, you start with them at the beginning of each day.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today.
That what you do every day?
Strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming?
I wish.
Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming? True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
I say we confront this grand sage and make him tell us what's going on. I got mail. Birthday surprise. What? Oh, it's Lenny and Lynette's birthdays. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
Yeah, we're in a bad situation.
I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam.
Nah, it's a bit more than that.
What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination, the moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems.
Wait, so what if
we haven't made any progress?
Everything reloops after
Who
New
else can we talk to?
and Dunyazard say no to the Dions. What if
remembers that we tried talking
we
to her
have
a couple
the
of
Dion?
times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
Wouldn't be too hard.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
Hey, even I would be questioning it.
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon. The moon, illusions, and lies. My mind feels...
So it's...
People in Sumeru don't dream.
But there's nothing for me to...
The moon, illusion... That doesn't sound right.
But...
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional... People in Sumeru don't...
I just have to pick the right one.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
Yeah, she should definitely believe us now.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
The opposite of when we first met her.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Oh, it's fine because she's not exactly the real Dunyarzad. So... Wait, wasn't that above the tavern?
We brought a thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Do you not see them?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Watch her see them.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
I don't
Miss
think that's
Dunyarzad,
how it is.
She's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Dang, are you good? What?
What happened?
Going on with you, Dea? You got some special power?
The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
I feel like it's a bit more than that, but...
Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha! The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
What?
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha
Oh my
relies
goodness,
on the power of
Paimon.
a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It
Alright, let me
compiles the
stretch.
wisdom
Hold
of
up.
the entire populace, and it
Oh my
grants
goodness.
knowledge to the people.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, that felt nice.
I get the grants knowledge part.
Alright.
That's what people
Stretch
have always
complete.
used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Ermin and Soul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Are we pondering again?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha...
We don't need to hear that a third
My
time.
mind feels exhausted even though I haven't done... What's happening right now seems to have happened before.
What about... No.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
I mean, that sounds about right.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
Hive minds aren't always
An
the
excellent
best
deduction.
thing.
And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it?
There's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
Are we gonna time loop again?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
So we are looping again. I don't really appreciate these white flashbangs.
Paimon remembers everything! Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
Because it's being controlled.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon.
That's helpful.
Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues. Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed?
Well, she's used to her greatsword now. She's done so many loops.
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
It's almost like you've used it for a long time.
I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that all although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
I mean, it could be because we removed the Akasha.
Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
Astonish her some more, why don't you, Pyron?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Gotta be something to do with Milu.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Not that simple, it can't be.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
This is getting really, like, heavy.
Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly? Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
Coming from you a little bit.
So strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago. Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Thought I have something to do with Milu.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara?
That's for us to figure out.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
I think that's just Nahida
Of course.
being Nahida.
In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
That's kind of sad.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation? Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
Hold on, I gotta ponder for a second.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to... We've already experienced this...
So what it... Oh. Oh.
If all our memories of a day are erased
I unintentionally
at the
did
end
that,
of
but
that
don't
day,
worry.
then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
There we go, Paimon.
That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To
gonna
put
do
it
that.
simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all! Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Okay. Time to find Dea.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I
There
didn't
we
tell
go, now
anyone about
click.
it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard
I mean,
about
that could
it.
be
Just
an
take what we're saying at
analogy
face
about what's
value.
going on.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yep, pretty much.
Your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Never say anything's
Why do you think
impossible when it's possible.
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
She's got a point.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
What are you gonna show us?
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike.
Well, if you remember
It's just as they
you're
say.
taking away
Each
memories.
swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's a brain
it's getting
exercise.
late.
Brain
I should escort
exercise.
Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange. Paimon feels like everything's been... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
Or is someone manipulating things?
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Well, I guess you'd be the only person to know, right?
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But Still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town. Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories. Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
What I've been saying since the start.
Our memories are back! About that. Well, where should Paimon begin? Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have enough. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Oh?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
What happened 2 days ago?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might go.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
We met.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look. And please, be careful. Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
What?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Interesting.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
You got a plan.
Now we're talking. I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep.
Sounds like it.
I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated
Yeah, but
since
we
it
gotta
happened
stay
once
separated
yesterday.
just in case.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. That does...
What is it, space?
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what
a lot of information all at once.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going?
Off to think. Alright, after all of that information dump, my brain's pretty tuckered out too. And it's pretty late here, so I think this is where we're gonna end it for tonight, guys. I will definitely be back streaming Genshin again. I do want to do a viewers co-op kind of stream where viewers can come in, we can do co-op stuff and whatnot. Excuse me. So look forward to that. That should be within the next week or so. Possibly at the beginning of next week. And then I will be back for stream tomorrow for Baldur's Gate 3 collab like usual. It might be an hour later than it has been the last couple weeks. Or a couple times. So look out for that. And then I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.